All right.
Are we here? Are we doing it?
We are live.
We're live with Anchor Insider.
Anchor Insider. Mm-hmm. Not only are we live, dare I say, we are so back.
We have never been more back up until this point, actually. It's the new year. It's the new semester. We're back with your hosts, Alara.
And Kaleb, bruh. Matter of fact, sorry to cut you out. We are so back that we beat you home, actually. We waiting for you on the couch, on your couch.
Yep, exactly.
With your dog and your cat.
In your home. That's what we're doing.
Hey, we're Anchor Insider, but we're also inside your crib. It's really warm in here.
It is hot in here. Okay.
You need an AC.
Starting off with home shaming the audience.
Oh yeah,
that's what we're doing.
Hey, you should lock the door too. Tell you something.
So really, it's your fault that we're here.
Yeah, matter of fact, your neighbor told me exactly where you lived.
Yeah, we had connections to get here today.
We both brought muffins to your door, broke in and ate the muffins with your dog. His new name's Buttercup. How you doing?
And if you don't have a dog, now you do. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We're doing this for you.
We're doing you favors.
Yes, exactly.
Give us money.
This is how we're announcing the Patreon.
Oh yeah,
where
Patreon.
You have to pay to listen to us talk.
Yeah, we gotta. All of the money will go to batteries and cameras.
Yes, because we were going to do audio anyways, but we don't have access to cameras with charged batteries or mics that work. So yeah.
And let me add a little conspiracy to this pod. This all happened while Elias was gone, our president. Think about it, y'all. It was an inside job. They didn't want the pod to happen, but here we are recording on an iPhone.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Why the audio so trash?" and why?
It won't be like this forever, guys.
And why are they gone?
Why can't we see them anymore? Hey, don't watch the first episode.
Listen,
it's not real.
matter of fact, even if you do watch it and you come up to me saying, "Hey man, like, you know, I seen you." First of all,
No,
you didn't. No, you didn't, since we don't got a camera. And second of all, like, why are you approaching me, talking to me about things I chatted about on the podcast? Yeah. First of all, you're fanned out. Thank you, by the way. And this is just a new era right here.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself. You can do what every day one does and gatekeep. Pretend like, you know what I mean? Only acknowledge your super fan status if a poser says you're not one.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
And if you see us in public, we don't accept photos. We don't do signatures.
Yeah, Alara will spin kick you.
I will. That will happen.
And then I will jump from a high ledge. We got finishers now,
He's
baby.
Always working. In case.
We got finishers now. Spin kick to the frog splash. That's the Anchor Insider special. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, that's the move. So be careful. Keep this to yourself.
This is for your safety.
We give you for your safety. Gatekeep this podcast, please.
I took the cameras away just so you didn't look just so you didn't look me in the eyes and activate something.
The cameras are gone, so there's no evidence that we were ever here. This could just not be real.
Yeah, you haven't,
and you wouldn't be able to prove anything.
You should just take your medicine. This isn't a podcast. Take your medicine. This isn't a podcast. You're hearing the voices again. Your family's worried about you. I'm sorry. We'll cut that out.
We'll cut it out. Anyways, we're here to talk about the Grammys.
And not your grandma who we ate food with at your house.
At your house. She was very nice.
Lovely
we are
lady.
talking about the Music Awards show.
Yeah.
And oh boy, do we have thoughts.
I got a lot of thoughts, man.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
We will be sharing those with you for you to never tell anyone about.
Oh yeah. Just this is for you and the other voice in your head. What's up, whorehead? We know about you. Hey man, it's our time. You did your job, staying in corners of rooms while you had sleep paralysis. Now it's our time. We
are the sleep paralysis visions.
Oh yeah.
That you see. Yeah.
Don't tell your friends; they won't believe you. Okay. All right.
We have to get on track. with the Grammys.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about it. We're gonna start with Record of the Year. I feel like was.
let me tell you something.
What do you think about Not Like Us? Like,
please remind
winning 5 Grammys.
Oh, Kendrick winning 5 Grammys.
Yes.
I think Kendrick deserves it. Honestly, I don't know about how my co-host feels, but
I agree.
I'm on the Drake haterade.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since the Millie Bobby Brown stuff that no one seems to remember or want to talk about, or, you know, the frequent, like, weird interactions with women that are 17, about to be 18 in 2 weeks, that he's waiting and shit. You know what I mean? Plus, he is all the way in the industry. And to be honest, I'm feeling a little punk today. I ain't messing with that industry stuff, bro.
All right, awesome.
However, you know, I feel like the 5 Grammys was a bit overkill.
Really?
I feel like he deserved all of them, but, like, he's gonna do it at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And They Not Like Us.
It was just one on top of the other.
That was what They Not Like Us, to me. It replaced Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill at the cookouts
which
that
we talked
summer.
about in the first episode. That
I thought, and now guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna hear that and be like, I gotta check out the first episode, and then people perceive our faces.
We've talked about it twice at this point. It's okay.
Hey man, listen. Like I said, spin kick frog splash. Let me tell you something.
Can't talk.
That's why we need a soundboard. We need a ribbit for the spin kick frog.
This is our
episode 3.
Kickstarter for a soundboard.
Oh yeah, episode. That's also where your money's gonna go after you give it to us.
Money for the Patreon.
But yeah, I think it's big year for haters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes. I don't think I'll ever hate someone else. And he was wearing jeans on jeans. The Canadian tuxedo. Mm-hmm. Like, I know Drake hates, like, turning on the TV. But K-Dot definitely deserved all of it. However, I don't think GNX, the latest album, was, you know, stupendous. But
Not Like Us specifically was what was getting nominated, so I do think... I mean, even... It's a phenomenal song, but based on how entertained I was watching an entire arena of musicians singing Not Like Us as he was accepting the Grammy
and
awesome.
people you didn't think was dancing. Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift.
Yep.
I saw that little stanky leg you threw out. You should have kept that, you know? That should have only been for Travis. That should have been for Travis. The world did not have to see that little stanky leg you doing, bro.
She was having a good time.
Shout out to her, though. For a woman who can't dance, she sure loves to do it. She sure loves to do it.
She still does it anyways. Good for her.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're happy she didn't win anything.
Shout out, you know what I mean? I thought, to be honest, let's just get right into it.
Okay.
Let's get right into it. I'm not going to lie. If there was a white woman to win that night, I would have loved for it to be Billie.
Oh, yeah, she also didn't win anything.
Yeah, honestly,
That
anyone getting upset about, Beyonce, Beyonce deserved it. I'm not saying she didn't deserve it. However, what I am saying is, if you were in a life and death situation, you're being held hostage, guy puts your life in danger and says, name 5 songs off of Cowboy Carter or whatever it is. Cowboy Carter. I guarantee half the people upset are not making it out of that situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all mess with the one where she's like, and it's Texas, and it's Hold'em. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like Billie's album was just a lot better. You know what I mean? And they even cut to her crying, which I thought was crazy. And to be honest, cutting to her crying made me realize 2 things. That the industry and the people, the 1% that are holding hands and shaking hands, making sure all this shit happens the way it should happen, really don't care about the people that they push. And also that gave me another reason to hate extremely attractive people. Because why did her tears sparkle, Gary? You know how hot you gotta be? No, hold on. You know how hot you gotta be for your tears to sparkle?
So, let's just establish right now, all of Caleb's feelings about the Grammys are entirely based around how attractive he finds Billie Eilish.
Nah, she's amazing. No, because now they're like, oh, look at him, he talked about Drake, and now he's, talking about Billie Eilish's sparkling tears. Nah, I love Billie a lot. She's great, you know what I mean? her and Tyler, the Creator, are probably like one of my favorite artists right now. You know, and I thank my my homegirl for putting me on to putting me on to some Billie Eilish. You know what I mean? She didn't like put me on. She would just like have it on her story sometimes, and I was like, shit, let me see what she's talking about. Last time I heard it, she was talking about being a bad guy and doing my dad.
Yep.
Yep.
Which she got a Grammy for.
Yeah. She should have took a, plus like
she has 9 Grammys. I think
give her 10, bro. give her 10. Man.
Give her all of them.
All of them. You know what I mean? But if you got sparkling, you know what? Billie Eilish is the type. Billie Eilish is the type of person. 10
minutes of the podcast.
Billie Eilish is the type of person to walk into a room and like have wind.
like Disney princess.
Yeah, like
the hair is flowing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude.
Like she has background music whenever she walks into a room. It's like
when I die, I want to come back as Billie Eilish's tears. That's a Tumblr post right there. That was a bar. I want to sparkle as well.
I want to come back as Billie Eilish's tears. I don't even know how to respond to that. I was gonna like sit here and think about that. I don't.
We
I
could.
don't know what to say. No, I would actually rather not.
Okay.
Okay. So Billie Eilish didn't win anything. I'm so sorry.
Nah. It's all right. We come back stronger next year. You know what I mean?
Unless Beyonce releases a new album, in which case.
But it was Black History Month. She did have no shot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
She come on. So where was Chaperone? No, Doechii, bro.
Oh my god, Doechii. I'm so happy for her.
Oh my god, like
her performance was phenomenal.
Shout out to her.
Really?
You know what I mean? Back in the day, they used to like breathe on like hip hop songs like and then she did it on her like the I fucked with that. That was cool. I love that song. Shout out to my homie Mel for putting me on to Doechii. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and okay, record of the year. The Beatles were nominated for a Grammy this year. Did they win? I think they might have won something.
I don't think half the Beatles are still around.
No, they're not. They're not at all. It's Paul McCartney. I didn't know. Ringo didn't even work on the song. It was one of the Beatles that worked on that song.
Damn. You know, my friend told me about like the conspiracy theory about how Paul McCartney died and then they replaced him with a body double named like Billy Shears or something. And it's weird seeing Paul McCartney, the one that everyone thought that was fake, put out a Beatles album. That's all 4 of them. A
Beatles album in 2024 was...
You heard what Drake said, got more hits than the Beatles.
I don't hear anything that Drake says.
He mumbles a lot in his songs.
I don't pay attention to Drake at all.
Yeah. I
only pay attention to Drake when people are insulting him, which I find funny.
Like the rest of... Like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Imagine that's crazy. And one of the diss tracks, she was like, Taylor Swift, she's the real gangster out of all of us. She outselling all of us. Meanwhile, she's calling you a pedophile. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. Which happened after Drake was ignoring Taylor. Then suddenly she goes on the Eras tour, gets super popular again, and then he releases that song trying to suck up to her. And like,
oh my god, it's just like you gotta keep it 100, man. You gotta keep it 100. Drake the type of guy to stop. Drake the type of guy. The only reason why he stopped messing with or he started kissing up to Taylor Swift because he found out her boyfriend was on the football team on some Disney Channel shit.
Oh my god.
Fuck Drake, man. He's such a nerd.
He is.
And you know what? Drake is a big example of how money can't outlame you. Mm-hmm. He was a lame before the money. Mm-hmm. Now he's a lame after the money.
Yeah, and now he's like, oh, he still has all this money and is ridiculous? Okay.
He is unintentionally funny, though. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately.
I need the Maxine.
I
need the Maxine. Oh my god. I fuck with dude. When he's funny, I like him.
Yeah. I like his jokes, I like his bits, but I can't stand him.
Drink bits. He got roasted in becoming a dad. Which makes me think, if Pusha T didn't do what Pusha T did, would Drake still be a father? If you think about it.
Oh shit.
You would Adonis been over the border hanging out with him on beats and shit? I want Adonis to thank Pusha T. Thanks, Pusha T. My dad stopped pretending I didn't exist.
Over.
You know what I mean? My dad gave me life, but you made everybody see it.
Oh,
isn't that crazy? How far do you have to deep? I bet Drake's oatmeal tasted terrible that morning. That was like before he heard the song. He was like,
something's wrong. Something's up.
Look, something's in the air. He checked the phone and he was like, oh.
I am perfectly envisioning him. Something's in the air. Something's
in. And party next door is like, what's wrong, man?
Who's there eating breakfast with us?
Oh yeah, of course. But
in his house.
It's my turn to use the waffle maker. Here at OVO, we love waffles. Whoa. When a breakfast goes bad, it's not the end.
We have to move on.
You gotta be nice for what? For the bacon. High school pics, you was even bad then. No. Whoa, what did you say?
Bye.
What did you say? I bet Drake, whenever Drake wants to support, any type of school, he looks at their yearbook. Yes, I'll give. Shows up to pep rallies, sees the class president standing up there. Yeah, she had really great points, guy. Yeah, I'm sure she did, Aubrey. I'm sure he did. I'm sure. Yeah, I'll stop making fun.
He's like a cartoon character. He's not real.
And the fact that he like. No, it's crazy. Drake, if Drake ever heard this, he'd probably, find out who I was, and then, follow my mom on Instagram. Oh. And be like, looks like your dad's been out of your life. Maybe I could provide. Get you up out of the Bronx. Oh, you're Caribbean? Yep. No. Remember you did that one time?
No.
I don't know how to talk to you. That's what he'd do to me.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to talk to your mom and your aunt like a freak. Stop. Stop, Drizzy, please. Yeah.
Can we move on from the Drake?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you.
No, you're waiting on me.
Oh, yeah.
We're just nonstop, one after the. Okay.
Hey, man, listen, this is the Drake pod.
No.
DJ Academic.
That can't be the reputation of this podcast.
Oh, yeah, no.
Album of the Year, Cowboy Carter.
We squabble up over here.
How do we feel about Cowboy Carter?
Cowboy Carter,
she won Country Album of the Year and then Album of the Year.
I think that's great for Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She went from playing CGI lions, you know what I mean, and and with the country album too.
I love the implication that the CGI lions were her beginning.
Huh?
She went from playing CGI lions.
Oh no, she was a part of
humble beginnings.
No, she was Destiny's Child first.
Yes.
Became a lion. Sang to some single ladies. Found that horse, you know what I mean? Started playing Texas Hold'em. Mm-hmm. She was going crazy, but I think that's
first album of the year.
I'm not a huge fan of country music. Mm-hmm. However, I did catch myself enjoying that one song by that one dude with the dreads. He was like, everybody in the club getting tipsy. Yeah. Yes, sir. And we was getting tipsy for real. And even before him, another brother on a horse taking us down to that old town road. Yeah. And he became the devil. But Some people were really upset about that. I didn't really care. I was wondering how his art was that good.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. She won against New Blue Sun by Andre 3000, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCX.
Oh my god.
Jessie Volume 4 by Jacob Collier.
Okay, no.
Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess by Chaperone.
Chaperone.
I'll get into later.
Oh shit! Well, you better get into that.
No, it's not bad. I loved her speech.
Oh yeah.
She won Best New Artist. Did you see it?
I didn't see that, but I do like Chaperone for the simple fact that she's herself 100% of the time. Yeah. She's a very genuine person. If you she's an industry player, you know what I mean.
With the stuff she's saying, she's the opposite of the industry. Industry doesn't like her.
They don't like her at all, and they get mad at
the industry.
And they get mad at her for wanting like regular human rights. Because like when someone was like being a dick to her,
and demanded fair pay from labels.
Keep it a buck.
I thought that was awesome. That's like not anything.
She's the first person to tell somebody about themselves, because like she really about that life. Someone was like, she's like, not me, bitch. Not me. Did this in drag makeup. She's badass. She's a badass. She whoop your ass
awesome.
for real.
She's so cool. But yeah, I was not surprised that she didn't win anything else, given who she was going up against, but I was really rooting for Best New Artist.
Yeah, I'm not going.
I'm stoked that she won something, and I'm glad that she did that with her speech. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was good too. And to be honest, there was some stiff competition. Mm-hmm. There was some stiff ass competition. This was a tough one so too. Not necessarily an L. Just there's plenty of artists that didn't even get to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that you were in the running with all of those like other amazing artists and people is not something to be like, damn. You know what I mean? Like it should have been me, but something to be like, damn, it could have been me.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like that. That's run that back. That was you at home. Take that little bar, slide it on over, listen to that last bit, and then skip this one, because...
Yeah. That's the only part of this episode you need to pay attention to.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That was for you, listener. I felt bad for breaking into your home.
Yeah, this is us apologizing for breaking into your home and eating muffins with your grandma and your dog.
Mm-hmm. But, like, the dog is very cute, so, you know what I mean? He's, like, one of those breeds that, like... Almost, you feel a little bad for it. Yeah. We got you a pug, is what we're trying to say. We got you a pug. His name is Oswald. He loves watching TV and breathing. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's TV and breathing. Wow.
The pug that already can't.
Yo, yeah. We got one that can. Just for you.
Replaced your pug that couldn't with one that can.
Yeah. I almost got him talking the other day.
Yeah, there's some weird shit happening in your house. You might want to.
And then
investigate.
You need an AC. You need to lock your door. You need to lock the crib up.
You need to pay attention to dog.
And pay attention to our dog.
Our dog that we've left in your home.
Yeah.
It's not your dog. Don't get that mixed up.
TV and breathing. Wow.
That was so bad.
Oh, my God. Episode 2. See, that's where the sound, but the explosion would be.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Oh my God, can I edit this episode?
Yeah, do you want to? Yeah. Well, okay, you can edit this episode then.
When a breakfast goes bad, it's not the end.
No, okay. No, I'm cutting you off. Alright, so in regards to the Grammys, which believe it or not is what this episode is about.
Oh yeah.
What is your most controversial take? Or who won, who should have
Probably
won?
the Cowboy Carter one.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I still believe Billie should have won. And to be honest, I'm still upset of how gorgeous she looked while crying. You know what I mean? Because not everyone can do that. I think that's like a mutant ability. You know what I mean? That's the X gene right there. Yeah. How do you... I was sad, but also I was like... Because the screen was dark. Because she has dark hair. I was looking at myself through the screen, and I saw that I didn't look like her. So I was like, ugh. I was sad, but also like upset at myself for.
You're looking longingly into the screen and then looking at yourself in the
reflection.
You're like, oh.
What the? I'm ruining the moment. Is that why she's crying? Am I ugly as shit, y'all? Is that why the camera's going? Answers to all of that will be answered at the.
Yeah, stick around till the end.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, like the video, subscribe.
Subscribe. Do a backflip.
Hit the notification bell. Take care of your
Do
dog.
the Dougie, which honestly, right now, when I meet new people, right, in the future, whenever that happens, I'm going to just ask them to hit the Dougie. Because you can tell a lot. Because if a person can't hit the Dougie, they're not cool.
Right.
That dance has been out since when? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't got enough... Matter of fact, hit the Dougie right now. Why not?
Because I'm going to end up embarrassing myself.
Ain't no cameras watching.
I don't care.
Hit the Dougie right now.
This is something that will be held over my head until I graduate.
Yo.
I'm not.
Yo, 10K likes. 10K likes.
Yes.
10K.
That's
Actually,
the incentive.
25 likes, hit the Dougie.
Yes.
25 likes, hit the Dougie.
I'll accept that.
Yes, sir.
25 likes. Y'all heard it here.
Smash that like button.
Smash that
God
like
damn it.
button. And that'll be the face reveal. At
We'll
the end of the semester.
We'll have the Ninja Turtle over your face if you want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In case you don't want to perceive yourself also doing the Dougie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that
You know
would be
what
a
I mean?
nightmare. Yeah.
And 100. That's way too easy. 250 likes. I get up on here and play a cover of Birds of a Feather.
No, let's do 100.
No.
No.
On the third episode. On the third episode.
No.
On the third episode.
No.
On the third episode.
No.
All right. I'm gonna do a Billy song. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And,
100 likes.
And they keep screwing her over because, like, with Barbie not too long ago, Ryan Gosling took it.
Yeah.
This is heinous and crazy. Listen, man, Billy, I see
Billy
it, bro.
being set up.
Listen, I see it. I see it for real.
Conspiracy
My eyes are open. My eyes are open. You ever heard Hostage? Oh my god. Amazing song. Listen, that song of the day. Hey, listen, brothers, fellas, listen. I know it's hard to, you know what I mean, branch out and do the due diligence, you know what I mean? You know, I'm a brother too, you know what I mean? And I feel like the great shift of, you know, us listening to other stuff was, you know, the general acceptance of what it was okay to listen to, you know what I mean? I give all the credit to, you know, the sisters for putting all of us on the SZA, you know what I mean? What guy did you know was bumping SZA before talking to that one sister or being in that one really good car ride, you know what I'm saying? And brothers, we like to hide it. We won't ask you what the song is. We'll Shazam it. Yep. If your homeboy, ladies, if your homeboy ever get really tired when he finally lets you play your music, he's Shazamming. He's stealing all of your music taste right underneath your nose, and you should be happy. You know, you're putting him onto new shit.
He's not just on his phone.
No, he's not. He's listening to everything you say and stealing your music taste. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's on the game. But, you know, that's but listen to Hostage by Billie Eilish. That shit is noted, I will say. So, Billy, if you're watching, Billy, if you're listening, Billy, if you're listening, I've listened to the album. I like the album. You know what I mean? Give me a shot. Give me a shot. We don't gotta, like, be public about it. You know what I mean? I'm open to a situationship with Billie Eilish.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I mean? And you know, it's the season of loving. It's the season of showing love and showing appreciation. To be honest, man, a lot of situationships out there, lock it in. Lock it in. Why not? Why not go for it? You know what I mean? Got brothers be like, oh, you know, man, like, it'll just never work out. Da, 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 da. But, like, he's like, yeah, you know, like, I don't even care who she's out with, you know what I mean? Like, she's not really my girlfriend, but you be on them story posts, though. You be watching that story, you know what I mean? And you know why you're doing it. You're trying to see something you're not going to like. That's crazy. You know what? People who look for things they're not going to like, who they call it? You know who we call those guys? We call that they in love for real. when you look for something in a situation where you shouldn't be upset at, and you look for things to make you upset, you really in love for real. Because you wouldn't care that much. And ladies, you know what I mean? He's a good guy. He make you laugh. He make you, you know, tell your homegirls about him. You know what I mean? And your homegirls won't be honest with you, but I'll tell you this. Every time that you brought them up, they're like, oh my God, like, lock in, da-da-da. But we can't, because we're in an era of, you know, modern dating where nobody trusts each other and we're all looking to, you know, get one over on the other person. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta have a fail-safe in order, you know, if this don't work, I gotta have a backup, and I gotta do something so they won't do it to me. Yeah. It's a game of chess when we should be playing checkers, I guess. You know what I mean? It's not easy, so why do we make it easier? Finding human connection is not easy. We can make it easier. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know where that came from.
That's the Valentine's Day.
Hey, that's the Valentine's. Hey man, we could have another. We could have another. You know what I mean?
Stay until the end of the video.
Stay until the end of the video.
To see the second Valentine's Day segment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and like, back to the brothers, right? Back to the brothers. Isn't it crazy? I've been in like 2 relationships my whole life. Mm-hmm. Isn't it crazy that like the moment you're with your boys and she's not around and somebody asks you about her, there's always that one homie that swears knows her better than you do? It's like, oh, where's she at right now? It's like, I don't know. She sleep right now. Oh, she really sleep? She ain't sleeping. How do you know that? How do you know that my girlfriend isn't sleeping? I swear, some of y'all homies be happy for you, but some of them wish you wasn't. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. On some shit. And, you know, I feel like that's just a person thing, like a people thing. Sometimes we're like, yeah, but we're like, oh, you know, like how, you know, how that goes on. And to be honest, like, same shit. Like, oh, yeah, you don't know where she is? Oh, she's probably out there cheating with her, you know, work husband. Isn't that crazy? I was a work husband once. And I asked her for a snap, like, out of the blue. And she was like, I'm not going to give you my snap. And I'm like, oh, for real? Do you got a number? You got a number?
No, I don't.
And she was like, yeah, I'm not going to give it to you because I have a girlfriend. Wow. I wasn't her work husband, y'all. That was the GBF. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's crazy because, like,
that's you're a lesbian's work husband.
Yeah, what? Crazy. Being a lesbian's work husband is crazy. Nah, that's actually insane. Yo, you open my eyes to like a new layer of just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how does that happen?
I don't know, man. And like, I tried so hard to like talk to her too. Like I was 17. No. I was 17, 18. We used to work the aisles, you know, putting up. There would be one time in both our shifts where we'd be up there in aisle 4 with all the ragu and the pasta.
Right.
For real. You know what I mean? And there was this one time where it was like, oh, you know, I saw this in a movie one time. I'll drop something, we'll roll over to her, and we'll both, you know, our hands will touch. We'll be like, oh, sorry. I've seen the halls before. Like, no, bro. Like, no, that shit don't work. That's all that anime I was watching when I was little, bro. That's all that My Hero. All that Orange High School Host Club, for real. Real ones know what that one was about, for real. But I grabbed this like one thing of like ragu marinara, right? And I was like, oh, this is one of the plastic joints. It's gonna bounce and roll over. That bitch was made of glass. Yeah. That shit was like
ragu is typically made of glass.
And like I could have really hurt myself doing this. But what was hilarious was I messed up how I was going to do it. So I drop and be like, oh, my fault. I like hit it a little bit and I was like, my fault. So I said my fault before it fell. It crashed everywhere. Yeah, it was all over the floor.
I could have guessed.
Yeah, she probably told her girlfriend about that. Yeah, girl, like I was working in the I was in the hall, and this idiot just dropped marinara all over my shoes. Yeah, I was dabbing it with like a towel and shit. I was like, oh fuck, oh damn, dude, my fault. Yeah, called her dude too, bro. Like what the. Oh my god. You ever get embarrassed again? like you lived through it. You told your therapist about it. Like, you know what I mean? Why am I doing that?
That's secondhand embarrassment for me. Oh God.
Well, all right. I feel like you should like match my level here. What do you have any like really bad stories
No,
where you like,
not any that I'm gonna tell the internet.
What? Oh my God,
this was
bro.
your decision.
You know what? You know what? 200 likes. 200 likes. I'm not gonna say what we gonna do, but at the end of that episode segment, there's gonna be something you gonna like, something special, a must see, must hear actually, because we got no cameras. You know what I mean?
I'm not a fan of the tone with which you said that, but we're moving.
Hey,
on.
listen.
Okay.
My fault.
Listen, at the end of the episode, you gotta.
Like Jalen.
We're promising a lot of things at the end of the episode.
Hey, you know what? That's what I call
and
engagement.
we're doing all of it.
That's engagement
yes.
right there. They'll be like, oh, I gotta see. I gotta see it. You can't see the motion I'm doing,
nope.
but it looks crazy.
Yeah, most of this episode, there's been a lot of movement.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like in arts.
The video
actually,
version is the Patreon special.
Yeah.
We're capitalizing on that.
Oh my God. You know, this podcast just started out with her, y'all. She was like, she came to me on like a steed. She's like, yes. Would you like to join?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Reach my hand down.
Let's become a legend.
With my armor.
Oh, yeah. Like Chaperone.
Yes. Hair blowing in the wind.
She's doing me favors, y'all. This is all her for real. She over here giving me ideas on Patreon. Yes. I'm like, wow, dude. Damn. If it was just me here, it'd be amateur hour, for real. It'd be nothing but Drake.
Yeah, you would just be doing... this would be a Drake impression podcast. If it was just... No, we're not restarting. We're not restarting the Drake bit.
Okay.
Can't restart the Drake bit.
Also, with like guys that like swear that, oh yeah, where your girl at? Which is crazy. You as my friend should never ask me where my girlfriend is. So look, that's for damn sure. I don't care how drunk you are. You're gonna sober right up. I'll tell you something. Yep. I am a cold shower. I'm gonna sober you right up. And they're like, all right, how about this? This is hot takes, hot seat portion of the pod, right?
Yep. Okay, we're in.
Do you think men and women can be friends?
Yes.
Do you have anything to add to that?
I feel like my perspective on this comes from the lens that most of my friends are queer. So there's just like a lot, like we're all one community anyways. So I guess it's a lot easier for me to get along with my male friends because most of my male friends are also queer. So it's like that kind of community that we already share. And I guess it's easy, even if I'm friends with straight cis men, it's like I guess I'm so surrounded by, it doesn't matter who you're friends with because we're all sharing a community together, we have to stick together, whatever. I guess that's where I come from. But I hear all the time about like straight women specifically, like you can't be friends with men because you can't trust men because they're always going to be interested in you. And I'm like, I don't see that as much. So I hear about that, I'm like, that's so strange because like the men that I'm friends with, like that's never a problem. But I think it is like that community divide, I guess. So my perspective on it, I think, would be different than yours. That's
why you say that?
I don't mean to assume.
She's like, here he about to go. We're gonna have to cut another point. We're gonna have 5 minutes of footage of this guy. Nah. Again, contrary to popular belief, if you don't know who I am and you're only going off of me on this podcast, you probably think like, oh wow, this guy, huh? But this guy. But I will say this. I think it is 100% possible with the right people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause like, if I was in a relationship and my girl or my partner had female or whatever type friend they were interested. First of all, that's number one. It's like, oh yeah, you can't have guy friends, brother. I'd be worried. I'd be a little if we were gonna worry. If we were gonna worry, you know what I mean? Like, even like, plus, when's the last time you saw like a woman in a relationship or a girl in a relationship just purposely hang out with a guy that wasn't their boyfriend. I feel like everyone is so like enamored with the small instances that you may see on like TikToks or like IG reels of, oh yeah, you know, like girls doing me filthy or like guys ain't shit, da 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 da. I feel like the majority of people genuinely want to feel a love and appreciation for the other person that they're in, or multiple people that they're in a relationship with. I feel like everyone is so caught up in this hookup culture and the cheating culture and stuff like that, and you know, even like the songs that we listen to, you know what I mean? It's just so like, oh yeah, I don't need anyone, da da da, I'm gonna do my thing, yeah. We got SZA singing about, I'd rather go back to my ex and try again. And I'm just like, girl, girl, what are we doing? What we doing? What we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing? Last time I did that, I ran out, I needed to buy another journal. You ever meet people and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna write about you?
Yep.
But 1,000 likes, I'll read a page.
That's the $30 Patreon tier.
If I was, well, circling back to my own point, right?
Yeah.
This is the Drake and SZA pod. This is the third time I brought both of them up. My fault. But going back, if I was in a relationship, my partner had let's say guy friends. If they were there before me, I got none to. I'm not gonna plug myself into your lifestyle, become a huge part of your schedule, or decently sized, a lot big or small, whatever. If I'm gonna be a part of your life, I'm not gonna not only open the door, or have you open the door because like you've accepted me into your world. And I'm not only gonna have you open the door, but I'm gonna change the furniture around. Like, nah, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Not like how we did to the view. But no, I'm not gonna come into your life and be like, all right, Jerry gotta go. Like, no.
Yeah, that's
But Jerry known you since the playground.
Yeah.
Slides and shit. Just Dance on the TV.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna, but like.
So it's like up to you to, you know, be a part of that space and not like intrude immediately and like let the people in, you know, your partner's friend group or whatever warm up to you and let you in, because a lot of the time the people that your partner is friends with really care about them and have cared about them longer than you've known them. So it's the issue of like they are going to be skeptical because they also care about your partner. That's kind of just something that you have to accept. Like, it's your responsibility to prove that you are worthy of being accepted into that group alongside your partner, I guess.
Yeah, and if you're not down with that, you can just get gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the good thing about that. Like, if you just don't want to be there, you cannot be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In most scenarios. I can't speak for everyone because you know, people be tripping and shit. But if I was told, back to this point again, if I had a girl and she was like, yeah, I got guy friends, I'm not worried. A lot of my friends are like, yeah, I'd be okay with my girlfriend having guy friends as long as he wasn't handsome.
Are you deciding if he's handsome? Like,
I mean, listen, fellas, let's keep it a buck. Y'all all have that one friend where you're like, you know what, this dude is handsome as shit. I'm not gonna lie. This dude got it for real. And if you can't find that friend, it could be you. It could be you, or to be honest, it's 2025. Let's keep it a buck. Some of your homies, you'll be like, yeah, you an attractive dude. You know what I mean? You know who to bring on. Actually, fuck all that. Y'all know who to bring to the two mans. Y'all know who to bring. Double date, you know exactly who to bring. Come on. But I'm not worried if my girlfriend's guy friend. That sounded horrible to me just saying. Maybe I am insecure. I don't know. It's like my girlfriend's guy friend is like, oh yeah, if he was ugly, I'd be cool. Listen, brothers, if you are going to be insecure about that, what you need to worry about is if this guy friend is funny.
Yeah.
Cause a comedian, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all. If her guy friends are funnier than you, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Because you know, when y'all in an argument, right? You know who's cracking the jokes? Jerry.
That's when Jerry needs
Jerry gonna crack them jokes. And you know what? She gonna laugh. She gonna tell her girlfriends. She gonna tell her mom. She gonna tell Oswald, the pug that we bought with her. You know what I'm saying?
We also know your mom, by the way.
100%. Amazing lady. You know what I mean? Amazing lady.
She made a great dinner for us. She was very accommodating.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, she's the one who unlocked the door.
Yeah. We knocked, she let us in. We said that we were friends.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, we knew you
case.
from high school.
Yeah.
We met Drake.
We made a whole backstory. She knows things about you that are not true.
100%.
You have to go along with it.
Mm-hmm. We actually brought like a fake AI photo of all of us hanging out.
Yeah, and like we brought the yearbook. We showed us in the yearbook.
Yeah.
Our pictures next to each other.
100%. I even got my last name changed so it could be next to yours.
Exactly.
Because I love you so much.
We were like surrounding you in the yearbook.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. There was our hands were like welded together a little because we're just such good friends. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? The colors look kind of weird because that's because someone dropped the camera in lasagna. Yeah, you feel me? So.
Yeah, and that's also the story that you'll have to explain to your mom. She'll ask about things. We're not telling you what she's going to ask about. You just have to make it up as you go. We're setting you guys up.
100%. 100%. Yeah. Also, I feel like I gotta balance it out. I gave the guys tips and tricks. ladies. If your man's guy friend, you talk to her about it. It's like, hey girl, you know, like that's my man for real. And if she goes, oh, he's like my big brother, run. Swear to God, run. I've never seen that work out right. No. Oh yeah, that's big bro for real. That's big bro. No.
No, he's not.
No.
No, he's not.
No.
That's what she wants to pretend he is.
No, that's a blanket term. Run. Run, girl, run. Oh, he's like, girl, where's Jerry at? Girl, where's Jerry at? Oh, you know, like he went out with Tamara. Tamara? Yeah. So they just go out like this all the time. It's like, well, yeah, every once in a while, and you ain't worried. Like you seen Tamara. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh no, they're like brother and sister. Brother and sister. Brother and sister.
I wouldn't call it that.
Hell no. Hell no. 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 And that's if this girl randomly showed. If she's been with him since like the playground as well, there's obviously gray areas and nuances. You know, we're just potting it.
Yeah,
that's all it is. So if he's funny and if he's related.
I feel like those are the standards.
Hey man, that's where we are at 2025. Yeah. But you know, obviously, this you know, you don't need. You don't need a podcast to tell you all this stuff. Y'all are some good,
you don't need a
rational
pop culture podcast.
Oh yeah, 100. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Let me you know. Feel free to stop me at any point. Yeah. Like, God, I'm so sorry. Go on.
We'll introduce a new segment. Just the general life advice podcast where we like talk about movies.
We could slowly like grow into that and like, you know, almost not acknowledge it and be like, yeah, this is just how it's always been.
Yeah. Don't watch the first episode.
Stop telling them.
It's like a demand avoidance thing. Like if I tell them to do it enough times, they're not gonna do it.
As a matter of fact, say it again. Say it one more time.
You have to make sure to not watch the first episode, by the way.
All right, I'm gonna clip that, throw it at the end with like a jingle, and like play it backwards. So, like, what the fuck?
And you like bump up the volume.
They're gonna wake up in the middle of the night.
This is a podcast people are sleeping to, like while we're cackling. No one's sleeping.
I won't watch the episode. Their roommate's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I got a 9 a.m. What episode? I don't know, but I'm not gonna watch it.
I can't watch it.
I can't watch it. Don't make me watch it.
Like a what the fuck is it? Creepypasta?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
100%.
Yeah.
The Alara's message. No. Some people say.
It's like those like conspiracy theories in like 2016 where they were like reversing Beyonce songs.
Oh
like,
my
there's
God.
hidden messages.
You remember that one designer song? I miss Designer. Remember Panda?
Oh yeah.
Panda. Hey, president. But he wrote a song called Timmy Turner, and when you played it backwards, it like said something about like, oh yeah, where's hell 666? Sorry to all my religious people that I didn't. I rebuke it as well. You feel me? Like I that wasn't of the Lord, and you know what I mean. You could skip over that part. You know what I mean?
To put a disclaimer on that.
But yeah. Cover your ears, Satan. Cover your
Trigger warning for Satan.
Count Orlok, he's back. I love how Bill Skarsgård just plays weird guys.
Oh my God. That's all he can do.
To be honest, man, for a guy that is so attractive, I'm glad you're Count Orlok, buddy. You could have easily been where Nicholas Hoult was.
Those are the roles he's.
You know what I mean? And to all my Nosferatu enjoyers, all my art students out there, you know what I mean? This part's for the Alex and Ani.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Listen, if you saw Nosferatu and was like, oh shit, I know who that guy is from SpongeBob. Because that's who I was. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Shouts out to you, first of all. And second of all, what Nicholas Hoult did when Miss Depp was tweaking. Listen, man, that's that real shit right there. He was going crazy. It's going crazy. Also, why does Miss Depp always play like... I've seen her in The Idol, which... Can we talk about The Weekend after?
Yes, we can.
But, I've seen The Idol, and she was, like, just doing whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With, like, hair brushes and like, what... And then, like, Sam Levinson, the Euphoria guy, was on it as well. He was like, you know what? You know how that whole production started? They were like, yeah, I like the script, but it has too much of a female perspective. Let's get The Weeknd in here.
The Weeknd, notorious for his feminism.
They told me don't worry about it. They told I can't feel. True story. When that was the first Weeknd song I heard, and then he was like, "And I know it's not the best of me." I thought that was Salento. I was like, "Oh shit, Salento! He's done with the whipping nay nay. He's." Do you have a hot take? Do you have a hot take? Because I felt another ramble come up. Like,
did you have one?
We can get into that afterwards.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if I have a hot take. Honestly, I can't think of one.
I feel like I got another one for y'all, right?
What you got?
Pizza, right? Pizza, right?
Pop culture podcast, remember?
Listen, if we keep reminding them that we're in this box, that's all they're going to see us in. So we're making the box a little bigger. If the production company lets us, of course.
Yeah, if the sponsors allow.
For real. But, pizza, right? I feel like we as a society should forgive pineapple pizza.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Wrong.
Why wrong?
Because I think that cooked fruit generally is sacrilege and should be respected in the slightest. Fruit shouldn't be hot at all, and that includes if it's on pizza.
Okay. All right.
Even if it was cold fruit on pizza, you don't put fruit on cheese. That's disgusting. Like, you wouldn't eat pineapple with shredded cheese sprinkled on top of it. That's nasty.
That's somebody's comfort food.
That's disgusting, and I'm shaming the people who.
Damn. Okay. All right. That's a hot take.
Pineapple and shredded cheese.
That's a hot take.
I feel like that's not a hot take.
It's medium temp.
No.
On the scale from right now in the room that we were in to when we were in the viewer's house, how hot was that take?
Viewer's house.
Viewer's house, yeah. It's like hell in there.
Yeah.
You open the door, all you hear is.
It's probably why the viewer wasn't in there because it's so hot.
Yeah, but his mom and grandma and dog who loves to breathe is in there.
Why are you neglecting your family? You have to help them.
Put the podcast down and call your mom. Call our mom.
Is she okay?
She all right? She's waiting for your ass. Oh, Tommy didn't reach out to me. He's probably worried about Tamara and Jerry.
Anyway.
Also.
So you respect the...
I respect it because I saw some heinous shit over the winter break, man.
What?
Corn pizza. I'd eat 100 Hawaiian pizzas before I ever put that corn pizza
with
pizza
corn, like, sprinkled on it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not the worst thing you can put on it.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
Y'all.
People put anchovies on pizza.
That's better than corn.
Corn isn't that
Corn is
bad.
never had by itself. Think about it. It's always covered in something or next to something.
Yeah, so put it on the pizza and it's not that big of a deal.
Oh my god.
I would rather have corn
You put
on
ketchup on macaroni and cheese, don't you?
Ew, no.
I'm shaming whoever does that.
Corn isn't the worst thing to put on. I feel like putting fruit on a hot pizza
Listen,
is
man.
worse than putting corn, which is already in a bunch of savory dishes already. I feel like that's not a horrible...
Corn
like,
is...
No.
It's a texture nightmare, dude.
I feel like...
Have you ever chewed...
most toppings on pizza are texture nightmares.
Pepperoni ain't never triggered nothing in my head.
No, but also, like, don't put an olive on my pizza.
Olives? You ain't fucking olives?
Just don't
I kind
put
of...
anything.
Oh,
You heard that?
they breaking in and stopping the pod, y'all.
Oh, no. We're getting shut down.
Too much drink.
The viewer has come back home. Hey, you have
That
to
was
stay out
you.
there.
Was that you?
Oh my god!
Was that you shaking the
You
knob?
can't come in.
Get out.
Get out of your house.
We got Oswald in the back. Pugs don't bark, y'all. They're trying to speak.
They can't because they can't get enough oxygen. Like pugs and huskies are like on the opposite spectrum of dogs.
Huskies love life.
They do. They love life and they love talking.
They're like, oh yeah, baby. I went to bed and I woke up. Let's go.
It's a beautiful day.
Today I saw a bug.
Today I saw a balloon.
A balloon.
What are you doing?
I'm perfect. Honestly, I feel like golden retrievers and like a majority of pit bulls are just really happy people coming back to run it back. You know what I mean?
I can vouch.
Huh?
I'm a golden retriever owner.
What's his name?
I have two. Their names are Charlie and Winter.
Oh my
They're
god.
the cutest thing.
They sound adorable.
They're so
Are they like
sweet.
good with people?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Charlie Winter is very chill, but Charlie would go home with you 2 seconds after. She's not loyal at all.
Was that a pun? Winter's really chill.
I'm gonna pretend that was.
You could just say, I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. And be like, damn, Alara really had that shit. Ooh. Ooh, okay, slay. Slay. Yeah, speaking of slay, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Lady Gaga. How do you feel about the song? Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. You know, when I was young, I used to watch a whole bunch of music videos. When it was not like Katy Perry swinging and shit, or like Nicki Minaj in the jungle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was some Lady Gaga.
Yes.
It was that or either the Jemison girl.
Oh yeah, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the Call Me Maybe music video was the first time I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, dude, that's awesome. Wow, that's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, huh. Which, to be honest, wasn't really much of a shock because I used to watch a lot of Alex Wasabi as a kid.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And he used to, like, put on a wig and pretend to be, like, this woman named Yolanda.
Yep, I remember that.
That one's for the real ones. If you know about Alex Wasabi,
what we don't know about Wasabi production.
Nothing. We don't know about what was the dude's name?
Guava juice.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched more of his videos than I did of Alex. I think.
I see the Una Honest thing on your.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're a YouTube veteran. You're a sailor for real. But yeah. Any more topics? Any more?
I mean, ooh, that's actually my hot take.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you
oh
my
shoot.
hot take
Oh
unrelated to
damn.
corn pizza.
Corn pizza. She'd rather have a corn pizza than a Hawaiian pizza.
Hot fruit. I can't do like pie. I can't do.
How do you feel about like spicy ice cream?
Ew.
Same. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to catch you. Like,
I
was about to lie just now.
I love spicy food.
You love spicy food?
I love
What's your
spicy
favorite spicy food?
Oh my god. I'm not really like.
Look at her get shy, yo.
I'm
Look at her get shy.
trying to figure out how to say this without making me look like, I don't eat food. I have, like, a rotation of, like, hot chips that I eat constantly. Yes, I'm
You a hot Cheeto?
Right
You're
now.
a hot Cheeto girl?
Not really. But yes, I love jalapeno stuff. Jalapeno poppers.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Whenever I get like a loaded potato, which is not all the time, but every once in a while, throw them jalapenos on there.
Or like the spicy tikka masala.
Oh my god, man, you're well versed in the food. I'm not gonna lie.
Spicy food.
Tikka masala. You over here eating corn pizza?
I'm not eating corn pizza. No, don't attach this to my name at all.
It's fake. I'll put fake.
Fake news. That's what. Yep. Anyways, my hot take. I'm not a fan of the new Lady Gaga song.
Really?
I'm not. After hearing Disease, I wanted it to be more like Fame Monster Gaga. It sounds like Chromatica to me.
Fame Monster Gaga. That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh, Face Monster.
It sounded like Chromatica to me, and I didn't like Chromatica because it was more pop than like the early 2000s synth pop that was like the Fame album. I'm just not a fan of that style. You could say that it's more like art pop, but that's also like not my favorite album of hers either.
Yeah.
I want to go back to like early days Gaga, meat dress Gaga. That's what I'm
Meat dress Gaga. That was like my first introduction to Lady Gaga. And then I heard that one album, that one song. My favorite Lady Gaga song is Summer Boy.
I love that song.
Like
there's never, I want to hear more of.
There was never a bad moment when that song was on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I feel like Lady Gaga is what Gwen Stefani could have been if she wasn't like fake Japanese.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're skipping over Gwen Stefani, dude.
Love
Love her music. I thought I thought what she was doing with No Doubt. Oh my god, Don't Speak. That's me and my mom sing that song. You and me,
Yeah.
Used to be united, but I'm just a good bangers on bangers on bangers.
Yeah, and then she had a couple good solo things, and then it's kind of been downhill.
That one where she's like, "Why you gotta go and make me like you?" That one's a fire one. Yeah. Great Escape.
Oh yeah.
Holla Back Girl.
What you waiting for?
Oh my god, Rich Girl.
Yes.
That's when the Japanese stuff started.
Yeah, and then that's when all of the good music ended.
Yeah. Yeah, Lady Gaga. You didn't like it.
I liked Disease. I didn't like the new song. I'm really curious to see about how the album is gonna all come together, because she's putting Die With a Smile on it, which is confusing me, because Die With a Smile and Disease kind of don't go together at all.
I got a problem with Bruno Mars.
Really? What's your problem with Bruno Mars?
Have you heard it? Have you heard the song?
Oh, I forgot about this.
You heard the song? We
can't talk about the song.
No. I'm gonna keep it real light.
I get it.
I'm gonna keep it real light for all the people at home and in your head. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this: we know Bruno Mars. We all know Bruno Mars has been affiliated with a lot of weird people. Doing a lot of weird stuff. He crashed out, got back up on his feet, started making really great music when it was beneficial for him and the other artists to do so, and decided to not only write a horribly you've done Tasteful Nasty. You can write a nasty song.
Yeah.
You've done Tasteful Nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like. Tell me when you're coming through. That one. Leave the door open.
Leave the door. Oh,
that whole album. Silk Sonic. That whole album was tasteful, smooth, nasty.
Yes. Where did that go?
You get on a song. No. He said, "I need Sexy Red in the studio." This was his idea.
Oh.
This was his idea. He needed to talk about the 3 adjectives he used. He got up in there.
He had something.
Did not sing one word. Got on that 2016 Fetty Wap beat and told Sexy Red, who I'm a big fan of Sexy Red, told Sexy Red to give her worst performance since she got out. This is worse than Pound Town. This is worse than that. Babe, I love you. You my ever. I listen to that. I like that song. Whenever Drake on, I hit the skip button. Because fuck Drake. But you've done Silk Sonic is tasteful nasty.
Yes.
You couldn't have done that with Sexy Red. Mm-hmm. She's already shown us she can sing.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. Oh, baby. Man, I love. You could have done something so good. It was.
And this is what.
It's the industry. It's the industry. Because I'm going to say this. I'm not going to. It's actually, fuck it. It's Black History Month. Bruno Mars's blackness has never been something he openly marketed. I'm gonna run that back. Bruno Mars's blackness was never something openly marketed. He was never known for being a black dude. He was known for being everything else. And to be honest, he's like a quarter. He's the most of him is Filipino.
Yeah.
So his blackness was never put up. Mm-hmm. You see him drop a song with a white artist, you get a banger. You go over and mess with black women, and you release Fat Juicy, and what? And what? We was talking to the moon an hour ago. We was catching grenades. Talking about when I was your man. Mm-hmm. Throw up a set. Throw up a set. Not a gangbanger, but I throw up a set. Bruno Mars, I know you wrote that line. I know you did. Because you don't know what you're talking about. When you knew what you was talking about our song.
Where did that go?
In getting locked out of heaven.
Yeah.
For too long. Yeah, now you're not going. Fat Juicy and what? And what? Let him be like, yo, Gaga, I need you in the studio. Talking about what they was talking about. I don't even want to repeat it.
He got her in the music video. Her and, was it Rose?
They didn't want to be there.
It looks like it.
Rose
didn't.
Listen,
Gaga wanted to be there. Rose didn't.
What you want? What you want to? What you want to dance up to Juicy and throw up a set? Like no one is good. Everyone. Bruno Mars got into that studio, invited Sexy Red over, and everybody else in that studio, assuming there was other people there, straight up lied after hearing that shit. They was like, yeah, release it.
Yeah.
Fat Juicy and what?
And
he's not going to catch the flag for this. They're going to talk about how, oh my God, Sexy Red, another bad Sexy Red song.
It's a bad Bruno Mars song.
Oh my God.
He did this. It would be slightly different if it was him being featured on her song. This is who wrote this.
He wrote this. She gave
someone else in.
She gave her 16 bars, and we've seen Sexy Red do good work. Mm-hmm. I'm sick and tired of people saying Sexy Red ain't a good artist. Yeah, the songs may not be for you, which I highly doubt. I think Sexy Red makes songs for dudes. Think about it. Get it sexy. Every man knows that part.
Yeah.
Every man knows that part and did a dance that they're not proud of after that. Think about it, y'all. Every man heard that. Every man heard Hellcats SRTs. You play that. Listen. You know what I mean? My older brother plays 2K. One time I walked in, he had the speaker playing because he don't like the music that's on the game. He had Ski playing while he was playing 2K. Let's stop acting like Sexy Red ain't good, bro. But this is not what we need. Fat Juicy. What? Hell nah. In Bruno Mars is all the industry. This is a planned thing.
Yeah.
Sexy Red's gonna catch the flag for it. Mm-hmm. It's just I see through it, man. Call me crazy. I see through it, bro. I see through it. Cause ain't no goddamn way. Mm-hmm. You can do tasteful nasty. And to be honest, Bruno, looking at you, I don't think you would do any of the things that you said in that song. I know fake freak when I see one. Listen, bro.
Do you?
You know what I mean? Listen, man.
Right.
We need to go back to making tasteful nasty. You know what makes tasteful nasty? Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
That is tasteful nasty.
Yeah.
My older brother's like, why do you listen to Sabrina Carpenter, man? Why do you listen to Sabrina Carpenter? She does it well. And you can tell that she not only wrote her songs, but she's having a great time doing it.
She has so much fun doing this. Bruno Mars, do not get Sabrina Carpenter on a song.
You know what? Even if they did, it's gonna sound amazing and beautiful and kind and stupendous.
I don't want that on her after this.
Oh my God. I saw her on a Dunkin' Donuts ad about espresso. She's like, I love shaking my ass. I'm like, what? I had to rewind the video. I was like, what'd you say? I was running my espresso. And then she winks at the camera. She knows what she's doing. She got me under a spell. She got a lot of people under a spell.
Yes.
Tell you that. Man. She was 2024's, you know what I mean? That was the girl for real.
Yeah.
But I can't name 5 Cowboy Carter songs. But I know every line of Kendrick's song.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You couldn't either? Y'all, say that again?
Whoa. Hey.
What? If I'm going down after this episode, I'm taking you.
Everything you've said in this episode.
Well, all right.
I've been letting you take the reins on this episode.
Oh my God.
And we'll see how much of it you have to cut down. We'll see.
This might be it, man.
You're gonna send the final cut to Elias. And he's like, you have to cut so much more.
You can't say that. You guys, you... I think you need to cut down the episode.
Cut it down.
Hey, man, listen. What is one random thing that you see people do that's like... Yeah, that's... You know. You know what I mean?
Are you asking me about my gaydar?
Yeah. What's one random thing that's not, like, obviously you'd be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, I was just talking with my roommate about this, because she was, like, flirting with this guy, who, to me, when she showed me, was so obviously gay, but she was, like, flirting with him, and then she caught on to it after he revealed that he's a dancer. And I'm like, I could have told you that before he told you.
I'm not laughing at him dancing, y'all. I'm not laughing at him dancing. I think that's cool. I know a dancer. She's awesome.
I think it's different for women and men. In men... I honest to God think it is just how naturally comfortable you are with women.
Yeah.
That's like the primary thing. And like if you're snapping women and they're like comfortable snapping you back and you're not like overstepping boundaries immediately and you're like okay just like with friendly banter, that to me is like okay, he's either a really good guy or there's something to look into. With women there's so many little telltale signs. If a woman has a carabiner on her,
100%, 100%. If you got like a lot of trinkets,
yes, and there's also like the fashion part of it too, like how comfortable people are with expressing themselves with fashion and what they wear. There's so many little things.
Them Docs, them Doc Martin boots.
Yeah.
Listen, all you got to do is go on Pinterest, look up autumn aesthetic.
Yeah.
If your homegirl dresses like the people there, bro, you gotta be like, hey, man. Gotcha.
I feel like with... Sorry, this is a tangent. I feel like...
Listen, you're apologizing for a tangent on this podcast. say what you want. Go ahead.
I feel like with men, it's getting a little more difficult to tell because... Which, this is a good thing. Straight men are more comfortable being a little more feminine. The same with women. Women are more comfortable being a little more masculine. But it's like you can't tell with painted nails anymore. You can't tell with jewelry anymore. You can't. Usually. So a lot of the time it does fall on the personality and just visual expression, and that's how I.
Yeah, you used to be able to tell with.
And also, I can just tell sometimes. I can't explain it.
You're like, back in my day. Back in my day, black nails, a pearl necklace, and hoop earrings was all I needed. Now I gotta talk to you.
Oh God.
But nah, man.
This is gonna be a 20-minute episode.
Nah. It'll be longer than that. What? That was bad. that was.
We can't talk about that.
Why we can't?
Include that.
We can't.
No.
We need to start that new podcast.
We do.
we can't. You know what? This will be a test drive to see what we can, to see where they want to go. Let's bring it back. All right. Do you have one more thing? Because we.
No. Would you have one more thing to?
Well, I'll leave y'all with a bit of a word of advice. fellas, ladies, everything in between, even you. You know what I mean? You listening there. Valentine's Day is coming up. Whether you are with someone or you are without, it's important to remember that not everything needs posting. What, y'all thought I was gonna come on here and be like, "Hey, y'all love yourself." Da, da, da. No, nope. bro. You don't need not everything needs to be posted. Mm-hmm. Not only you're probably thinking to yourself, "Oh, yeah, why does my homegirl make me feel lonely?" Why does my brother always not pick up his phone on this day? Like, you can't be on a date for 24 hours, bro. Get on Marvel Rivals.
The team is waiting for you.
The team is waiting for you. We need an Adam Warlock. I need heals, please. Jerry is playing heals, bro. But
oh god.
But not everything needs posting for the single people this year. I'm not gonna lie. Because some people are like, oh yeah, me hating on everyone on Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. If I see a Valentine's thing at Walmart, I'm gonna knock it over. Da, 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 da. Listen, bro. Listen. Mm-hmm. If you do not want to feel some type of way on Valentine's Day, let me give you a step-by-step way in order not to feel that way on Valentine's Day. Make sure, no matter who it is, platonic or romantic or even whatever the fuck, make sure if you don't want to feel bad, make sure you spend it with somebody.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, let's go out, let's do this. Just existing around somebody else on a day that's more about market and commercialization than the actual, showing of love and appreciation and capitalism, whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. Make sure you are around other people on that day. Make sure you listen to good music on that day. And I'm not talking about, what's her name? The lady with the beautiful voice, Laufey or whatever her name is.
Laufey, yeah.
Laufey. Listen, maybe you got to put Laufey down that day. You know what I'm saying? Just for the day. If you
still want her music to mean something, you can't listen to it when you're feeling
100%. Because, Laufey gets... we're pronouncing it so wrong. Someone's going to get upset.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, she makes really beautiful music that is specific in a way that there's never a time where I'm listening to her and she's not so me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She always just says realistic, shit. You know what I mean? Because, that's another person you can tell her their own stuff. But listen to good music, spend it around good people, and maybe give Instagram and TikTok a break that day as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for things to make you upset on a day that will probably be the same tomorrow. Yeah. And if you do want to become a hater, don't do it publicly. Use the spam. Use the spam. Just because everybody else happy don't mean you gotta change that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you look goofy.
Yeah.
Then
you just look miserable.
Then you're alone and unhappy.
That's not how you get.
And like I said last episode, right? Just because you ain't in a relationship don't mean that you are alone. You got plenty of good people. Hell, you even got yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe this year could be a self-Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do things for you that's going to make you happy and, nip that aching desire to be with somebody else. You know what I mean? Happiness is a choice that you got to make every morning. And it is so easy just to say no. That it's almost hard to say yes and start living the life the way that you and the others around you would want for you to live. And that is what I will leave you with today on this episode.
Fantastic. That's it. That's Anchor Insider.
If you're new to this and want to be true to this, hit that like button, subscribe, make sure you never miss an episode, and
tune back in.
And maybe tune back in 2 weeks, and maybe keep an eye out for a new podcast that might. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
See y'all later, man.